Hi fam, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Last week on my Instagram stories, I mentioned that I was going to film this video answering your personal questions. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me there. You can find me at Yovana. And also if you like these types of videos, like kind of sit down Q&A, personal type of content, give this video a thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys like it and I can make more of them. First question, what is your morning skincare routine? Your skin is always glowing. Thank you so much. My skin is not always glowing. I have my days, right now I'm wearing makeup. On the regular, my skin is pretty good, I have to say. I don't like to use many products, honestly, and I'm very picky about the products that I use. I try to use products with minimal ingredients, natural origin, that if I read an ingredient, I know what it is. I know it's coming from a plant, usually, or from the earth, and that's what I like to put on my skin. I love oils, especially jojoba oil. I've been using it for years. Right now I'm using the brand Soluna for my skincare. I don't use makeup every single day. This is like one of the first days I use foundation during quarantine. I usually just wear a little bit of SPF and that's it. I make an effort to clean my makeup brushes often because a lot of little debris and dirt can get stuck on them and then that gets on your skin. So yeah, that's what I do. And I always wear SPF if I know I'm gonna be out in the sun, and a hat as well. Can we know a little about you personally, like origin story? All right, so I was born in San Diego to Mexican parents. Both my parents are from Tijuana. My whole family is from Tijuana, Mexico. For those of you that don't know, San Diego is bordered with Tijuana. So we used to live in Tijuana. When I was born, we lived in Tijuana, but I was born in San Diego so I could be an American citizen. I lived in Tijuana up until I was 9 years old. And I was always in a bilingual school, so I knew a little bit of English, but not a lot. So when we moved to San Diego, we moved to a school that was all in English. I didn't really know the language very well. It was a little bit difficult at the beginning to get a hang of it and to understand the teacher. I remember being at 9 years old in class and listening to the teacher and being like, I have no idea what she's saying. So I caught up really quickly just because everyone in the class spoke only English. So I didn't really have another choice. But my parents were always really strict about only speaking Spanish at home because they wanted us to have our Spanish intact, which is why I'm 100% fluent in English and Spanish. I can read it, I can write it, because at school I spoke English and at home I spoke Spanish. And so yeah, that's a little bit of my origin, where I come from. And now I've lived in the US since 9 years old. I did live in France. I went to school there. I got a bachelor's in international business, and I've been doing YouTube for the past 7 years, almost 7 years. So yeah, that's a little bit of my background. Height and weight. So I am pretty short. My height is 5'2", and my weight, I feel like my weight is fluctuating like between 5 pounds always. I think that's normal. Probably weigh right now around 113, 114 pounds. So yeah, what are your goals at the moment? So right now my first goal is launching the Simple Fit app. That's my first goal. I'm super excited about it, super hyped about it. And I want to launch it. I want to take it out to the world. I think it's going to help a lot of people. It's going to be a really good tool to help people eat healthier in a simple way, delicious way, and to track their food, have their shopping list so that when they go to the grocery store, they actually know what to buy and what it's for. So I'm super excited. That's my #1 goal right now. So are you planning on having kids soon? Yes, I want to have kids soon. I don't know when, and I'm not pregnant, but we do want to have kids. Dorian and I got married fairly quickly after 6 months of knowing each other. So we always communicated and said to each other from the beginning that we wanted to be at least a year married, just him and I. And then after that, we would see what happens. And also to get to know each other because we got married so quickly. Actually, it was funny. I was like, he's like, so what video are you filming today? And I told him, oh, I'm filming a personal questions. And I said, the most recurring question is, when are you gonna have kids? And he said, well, tell them I'm asking the same thing. And I was like, babe, I mean, if I get pregnant right now, I'm gonna be super happy. But we haven't like done our honeymoon yet. I wanna do that. So there's some little things that I wanna do before I get pregnant. Having kids is a big responsibility, so I wanna take it easy. I wanna take it slow. So from everything that's going on with the quarantine, what is the thing that you miss the most besides the gym? It's funny that you guys know that I miss the gym. I do miss the gym, although I've been super hooked on my online workouts by Tracy Anderson, so I don't miss it that much. I miss seeing people. I miss seeing my friends. I miss seeing family. I miss just going into the grocery store without worrying about having to wear a mask or gloves. I miss just the simplicity of it and not having to think of like, oh, if I see this person, is something gonna happen to me? So definitely the social distancing for me has been tough, I think for everyone, and that is what I miss the most. Can you talk about fertility coming off of the vegan diet? I haven't gotten pregnant. That is one of the reasons why I changed my diet, just because I felt like my health was all over the place and I wanted to try something different to see if everything would stabilize, if all of my levels were back to normal. I would say that was probably the biggest motivator, besides having SIBO and it being really hard to deal with eating a lot of fiber. That was the second thing. I wanted to make sure that my body was 100% healthy to bring babies into this world. There is a book that's called Taking Charge of Your Fertility that I want to pick up and just start knowing more about fertility. I think that knowledge is power, and if we educate ourselves on any given subject, we'll be able to make the right decisions that are good for us. To answer the question, I feel like changing my diet to a more balanced diet. I still eat predominantly plant-based. Some days, I mean, I go in phases. I eat a lot of plants still, but adding just that little bit of eggs and fish for me at the moment feels right, especially for that area, for my fertility. All right, guys, so that was it for this video. Thank you so much for all your questions. I send you a big hug, lots of love and light. And let me know in the comments below if you have any other question and I can try to answer it in the comments or in another video. And if you want to see more videos like these, also let me know and I can make more of them. Before you go, hit the subscribe button here below and turn on the notification bell. I upload videos every single week for you guys. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!